Okay, we have a product called AcneSalt, and that's on acnesalt.com. But the main point is that you want to, let me explain to you here. First of all, AcneSalt is just a particular kind of sea salt that we found works very well. But you want to, whenever we discuss salt here, we're always talking sea salt, not table salt, not Himalayan salt, nothing else. Sea salt and Celtic sea salt for sure. So basically, we use 1 teaspoon of AcneSalt per gallon of water, and you drink a gallon per day. I've had years of treating acne successfully with natural medicines, homeopathy, herbs, nutrition, but some cases just are extremely difficult, and this works really great for those cases. So I'll explain to you what's going on. Obviously, we have a couple factors. We have oil, we have bacteria, and we have Demodex mites. So the bacteria loves to eat the oil, and then the Demodex mites eats the bacteria, and then they walk around your skin, and then they go in your pores, and they die, and they create the start of an infection. So to avoid that, you want to keep the bacteria from growing. And there's 2 glands that produce sweat, apocrine glands and eccrine glands. So we want to make these guys here, the water they're producing, as salty as possible. So we get a nice salty coating on the skin, and that prevents the growth of bacteria. In addition, that salt here can keep mixing with, that salt water can keep mixing with this oil and preventing bacteria from getting overgrown in that oil. So this is the hair, by the way. Let's see if we've covered all the points here. Do not use any other oil. This is the oil gland. Bacteria can't grow in the presence of salt. And when you drink acne salts, that's our favorite, you cover the skin with salt water, and you also saturate the pore with salt. And that's the whole point, is just keep this gland pumping out the salt, keep this one pumping out the salt water. And it really has done amazing things for people's skin. You could see one of my patients on acnesalt.com. Okay, that's the visual portion. Now I can just read this other slide to you. So what about all the myths about salt being bad? Let's say the government organizations recommend less than 2,300 milligrams sodium. Table salt is 40% sodium, so that would equal 1 teaspoon of salt is their maximum daily recommendation. They did a great big study with blood pressure patients and found that even though it lowered people with bad blood pressure by 4 points and normal blood pressure by 2 points, it had no benefit in preventing illness. And additionally, it showed that it created some health problems in people with different conditions like diabetes. AcneSalt is 30% sodium, which means that even using these standard recommendations, it would be about 1.5 teaspoons per salt per day. Obviously, if you have any health problems, kidney, any health problems, make sure you do this with the help of your doctor. And if you have to educate them, that's okay too. AcneSalt has 80 other minerals besides sodium and chloride, and I think that's part of its healing properties. The key is stopping breakouts is to get these minerals moving up to the sweat glands. We talked about that. Oh shoot. This is the wrong slide. Hold on. Okay, let's get back to it here. I had gotten my oil and water mixed up. We want to make sure that oil is mixed with as much salt as possible to prevent the growth of bacteria. When there's salt water mixing with the oil, the bacteria can't reproduce, and we want to starve bacteria, and by doing that, starve out the Demodex mite, and Demodex mites can't survive if there is no bacteria. So you get the point. Okay, thanks for listening.